Hi and hello. If you're struggling with choosing the right colors for your animal portraits or don't know how to pick matching colors, I show you in this video how I choose colors. In the reference photo that I've used for one of my lessons in an ML art club, we have drawn this sweet fox there. I show you here how I see the colors and what colors I would choose. I will do that with the pit pastel pencils from Faber-Castell. So before we dive in, if you would like to draw realistic animal portraits in pastels, I have an amazing art community where I teach and support my students how to learn how to draw realistic animal portraits with pastels. It's more a community to support you and to bring your animals to life on paper. And art can do so much more than only to draw the animal. It will have an impact on your life in general. It will make your life so much better. If you would like to experience that joy, then join the waitlist in the link below. Then you will be informed when our doors open the next time. Then let's dive into choosing colors.
So here I show you a color chart I have created with my pit pastel pencils. Just took a piece of paper and then I have drawn here all the colors of the set of the 60 pit pastel pencils on the pastel matte paper in gray here. So little squares with all the numbers of the pencils, and then I have here a nice color chart. And then when you then, for example, here take a editing program and take the color picking tool, and then so have a look what colors does the program show. If you're not so familiar with choosing the colors, then you can take that color chart. So let's say we go here into that middle of the face. There we have the circle here with the darker brown color and with a lighter orange brown. Then let's have a look what colors are matching best. So definitely here this one, I show you what it is here. It is 187, the burnt ochre. This is the color that is matching best. And then when I hold the brown tones here against the circle, then this one here is the best. When you have a look here, we have here this color, this brown. This is here 283. It's here 283. It's the burnt sienna. And so you can find out what colors can you choose, what colors do you have. When we have a look here below, we have here so in the white fur different colors that the color picker picks out. You can hover so over and have a look, what colors should I choose? I'm not sure. Here I see a bit of orange colors in there too. Then just so swipe so over and then have a look what colors could I choose when I hold then my color chart here against. For me this beige red, the beige red is really matching well here. This one, maybe mix it a bit with white, 132, or also warm grays maybe we could here use when we move here. This warm gray is really the warm gray colors. The light grays are matching, 270 here. And here it's very orangey here. When we hold our orange ochre colors here again, then I would choose here the darker orange color, for example, 188, the sanguine. Or inside the eyes, you see here a blue. You see here different blues when you here click into that. Middle blues, light blue. So here a very light blue in the highlights, different kind of blues. And then you can also again check on your color chart Here, these are these two blues, 157, the dark indigo and a very dark blue here. You could choose these two blues and go in also with a lighter blue, like this blue here, 143. So choose different blues. You can brighten them up with white, make light blue. So this is a way how you can use a photo editing program and also a color chart in combination with the editing program to choose your matching colors and to determine what colors you can use for your animal portrait. So I hope these tips are helpful for you for your future animal portraits to figure out what colors you can choose.
Okay, so I have here this reference photo of this beautiful fox here, opened in Adobe Photoshop, and I show you here what colors I would choose. So I personally choose my colors by my feelings. So where do I go to the reference photo and have a look? Where do I see the darkest areas? For example, here around the ears, inside the ears, around the eyes, the nose, here, the nostrils. These are very dark, deep blacks. Here I would choose black, a very dark, deep black. And then I see in the eyes, I see blues, I see here grays, white for the highlights. Where are the lightest areas? The brilliant highlights in the eyes, and then we have here brilliant white fur, and the fur below the nose is white. Here I would choose white. And then we have a lot of mid-tones. So around the eyes here, I would choose for the base layer burnt sienna. This is a middle brown, and walnut brown here on the sides, left and right of the eyes, and also here along the inner eye corner, dark brown, walnut brown, for example, 177 walnut brown from the bit color set. And for the bridge of the nose, and here I would choose for the base layer burnt sienna too, also here, and go over a bit with burnt ochre. These are so orange brown colors, or choose terracotta, and go then in with dark browns and add dark hairs between with walnut brown or dark sepia, a very deep dark brown. Where the fox here has these lighter areas, there I would go in with a lighter color for base layer. Here let's choose cream, for example, 102 cream, a vanilla yellow, and then go over with a second layer with burnt ochre and orange brown ochre. Here going with burnt ochre first for the base layer, and add fine lines with, for example, burnt sienna and middle brown. Here above between the ears, here I would choose an orange brown, sanguine, for example, and more brilliant orange brown, and go over with a bit of red, Indian red, and browns. Here below it's terracotta, orange. You can also go in with orange glaze, this more orangey color, and always add also highlights over it with ivory, with cream, and here a bit with white finally. The fluffy longer hairs of the ear, here I would use a cream color for the base layer, like 102 or 103, so cream, vanilla yellow or ivory, and color it a bit orangey with a terracotta or a burnt ochre. You can also use brown ochres, raw ember, so some ochre colors here. The fur below the head here is so, it looks a bit pinky to me. So here I would bring in a skin color, beige red, 132 beige red, for example, some grays, add fine gray lines here with a milk gray, and also with a brown, a bit orange browns. And this fur of the fox is very orangey. Here I would use sanguine, orange glaze, burnt ochre, a bit of flesh color here above, and go in with dark brown and also black. For the nose, I would also use blacks, grays, and a bit of blue. And then I show you here also how you could pick colors with Photoshop. So first I did it by my feelings, but now you could also use either Photoshop or Pixlr. Pixlr is a free version of a photo editing program, so you could use such color picking tools and just let you show some colors, and then you can take a color chart. So for example, when you create a color chart and draw all your colors you have on your color chart, then so squares, little squares, then you can hold the color chart against the computer screen where the program shows you the colors, and then you can choose colors. So here I've said sanguine. It's such an orange color like you see above, and below it shows us a brown. Here you could use burnt sienna, for example, or here different colors of orange brown, terracotta, and a lighter orange brown, burnt ochre, for example. Go over with some lighter colors, brighten these colors up with ivory and mix in brighter oranges. Here the grays are a bit, you could also use here a bit violet, you see. I would have chosen the flesh color. When you here hover over, you see also a bit of, so maybe here violet colors. In the eyes, the different blues, dark blues. In the highlights, lighter blue tones here, very blue, you see, light blue, middle blue. You can bring in all kinds of blues here. Here also the different browns. Below here are all in the darker fur around the nose. You also see a bit blue here. You could also bring in here some blues and different kinds of caput mortuum here. And here the ears, black. Here these different ochre colors. You could then choose similar colors you have and bring them into your fox portrait here. Okay, so I hope this is helpful for you. Okay, great. So I hope you have enjoyed these tips, and maybe next time you can choose your matching colors by yourself. If you're a beginner and would like to have some tips and tricks, I have a free resource for you, my free beginner's guide. You can grab it below in the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye, have a great time.